Hey YouTube, it's Rarity Ho, and I'm here with Game 3 of my Chaos Dragon deck versus Prophecy. And I got Game 1, and unfortunately Game 2 I was not able to see any boss monsters. So I did not, I wasn't really able to put any damage on board. This deck, although it is a very synchro-based deck, and even Exceed-based, M7 is very important, but you really need to see your main decked boss monsters in order to really get the deck flowing. So I get to go first, and I start off with the Curry Bandit, Millie Malicious, Solar Recharge, Dark Hole, Lila, and a Light Pulsar Dragon, and I grab Solar Recharge and discard the rest. And I love starting with Curry Bandit. It's a very, very strong move with this deck, especially if you have Trigger Gores in your deck. In your hand. So he does Blue Boy, but I Valor it, and he sets one, and he swings with 5, and I will take 500 all day. No problem. So I start, and I go into Solar Recharge and discard Lila, draw 2, and mill 2. And then now I'm sitting really good because I have a very, very built-up graveyard, and I had a Lila in hand, so I was able to take care of his Dimensional Prison. And this means I'm able to do whatever I want this turn, with no fear of traps because he has no other back row. Unlike, for example, Game 1 was really hard because I really had to push. So now I'm going into a Soul Charge, and here's the thing. With this deck, you can't really go into anything that's going to stop your opponent on their turn, such as Felgrand. You can go into Felgrand, he's kind of tricky though. You have to kind of waste a lot of resources to go into Felgrand. So I want to make sure I don't overextend too much. With Soul Charge, I mean that's kind of the point, is you're overextending, you're paying a lot of life points, but you're setting up a board. So I pay 3,000, get a Light Pulsar, a Malicious, and a Raiden. And then this sets up all kinds of plays I can go with in multiple different directions right now. But I felt 3,000 was a very good amount. It put me down to 4,500, still means I have over half. And I didn't think, I mean, it was plausible he could go over, so I was about to sink it to Leo, but I actually forgot to do Raiden's effect first. And then I actually sync with Malicious and Raiden into Leo, use Malicious effects to bring out another Malicious. And then I believe I overlay, yeah, here I go into M7. And then I pitch Light Pulsar Dragon to add Valor back to my hand, so I do have some kind of a play. And then I use Light Pulsar's effect to special summon from the graveyard by discarding the Light and the Dark. Discard Eclipse Wyvern, so Wyvern's effect goes off to banish Dad. And I set him off camera accidentally. I like to set him next to my mat. You can kind of see it in the corner, I guess. But anyway, so now I have a Pulsar in field. And then I go into end phase and mill 3 with Lila. Then he goes, and he plays the Blue Boy, and of course I have the Valor in my hand, and I go ahead and use it. And because my goal, I didn't know if he was bluffing me or not, because he could, for all I know, he could have had a Priestess or something. So he goes into Daigusto Phoenix and he plays Crescent, pulls out Secrets, Fate, and Tower. And this is where things really matter, because something like Secrets or Tower, or Fate, would be really bad, especially Secrets. Secrets would be worse. But luckily, I'm an awesome picker and I picked Tower. So he doesn't really have too much that can harm me. I have Dad coming next turn, so wouldn't really matter anyway. So he's bluffing me with Daigusto Phoenix's effect, and he swings into my Lila, which is no biggie. He didn't set back row anyway. Lila was honestly a dead spot on my field. So now I summon a Plague Spreader and go into Beals, and then I actually have game on board at this point, but I'm summoning BLS because I can. And then I definitely have game on board, and I think I'm just being mean, but yeah, so I use M7's effect to bounce Daigusto Phoenix and then do loads of damage. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Rarity Ho. Peace out.